Hey everybody, welcome to Arbery Digital Update from the Forest. I'm Tad Reeves, Principal Architect at Arbery Digital. This is my first update from the Forest for a little while. I got a whole bunch to update you guys on. I'm gonna try to keep it super tight. I was gonna do an update directly after Adobe Summit, and because I had the absolute pleasure and the honor of being able to spend a few days at Adobe HQ in Lehigh, Utah, so near Salt Lake City, and there were some of the people that I respect the very most in the Adobe world were there, and we got a chance to hack away at some very fun problems having to do with how to use AI to be able to solve modern problems with Adobe Experience Manager and Edge Delivery Services. It was really awesome. I had every intent of being able to cut you a great episode. However, very shortly after I got back from Adobe Summit, the truck that I generally take to come out to these after-work rides was destroyed by the Empire. No, unfortunately it wasn't the Empire. It was an inattentive driver who drove over the center line and hit my wife. So luckily everybody's okay. Son was in the car, he's okay. Truck, very much not okay. So haven't been able to get out to cut one of these except for today, which is my birthday. And today's my 50th birthday. It's my birthday ride. So I decided to ride to my ride at this podcast. I also get to try out these fancy cycling gloves that my 10-year-old got me as a birthday present. So anyway, here we are. So yes, I've had a ton going on. I've got so many projects happening simultaneously right now. However, we all have a choice. When you got too many things happening, you might decide, oh my gosh, there's so many things happening, I'm gonna burn out. Well, guess what? My personal opinion on burnout is that if you are making steady inroads against a worthwhile purpose, burnout basically doesn't exist. So for someone like me with a billion things going on, if you got a billion things going on, plus a destroyed truck, plus we're trying to move, what do? Add another thing. So what we got coming up soon is the launch of our brand new Adobe AEM User Group's Global Developer Collective. This Global Developer Collective, the whole idea is to connect Adobe developers, architects, and developers, and aspiring architects and developers around the world. We've been doing in-person user groups in various places all over the place, and we figured, why tie it to a geography when we can do them everywhere? So we're going to kick off with a virtual user group. It's going to be on the 25th of June, 10 a.m. And hope it's a good time for folks in Europe. Fortunately, maybe not a great time for folks in Asia Pacific, but I really hope people from all over the place can make it, because we're going to talk about sharing our stories of the most complicated Edge Delivery Services projects that we've all worked on. I've got two other AEM, I got one who should have already been an AEM Rockstar, and one who is an AEM Rockstar finalist. This is Eric Van Giem and Andreas Haller, and they've done some really crazy stuff with Edge Delivery Go. So in addition to being some of the original folks who worked on document authoring, which, as you know, I'm a fan of. So we're going to be sharing that. We're going to have mics on and cameras on. I want to see people from all over the place on that virtual meetup. So please, I'm going to drop a link into every single place where this is posted, and I really hope to see you there. That's going to be just our kickoff. We're going to be doing lots of other in-person meetups. If you've got an idea, if you've got a project, if you want to talk, if you want to prepare or brush up your speaking skills. The whole idea here is to enable developers. And so we're more than happy to go to where you are and put on a user group meeting. So if you're interested, if you got something you want to do, I don't necessarily care too much where you are. We can figure it out. So get in touch and please sign up on the link here so we can start creating this community. That being said, we do already have a bunch of topics in the hopper to be able to do. We've got a user group that we're already planning on doing in Washington, D.C. Date is not yet set, but for all my friends in the D.C. metro area, this is gonna be fun. So that one's coming. We're gonna be talking about authentication. We're gonna be talking about edge workers. We're gonna talk about the new Experience workspace, which you may or may not remember from Adobe Summit. It was shown briefly. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of it. So we have a lot of really neat things to do. I'm like a sieve of Adobe leaks right now, so please come to our meetups. Some of the Adobe folks will attempt to keep me in check, but you know how well that usually goes. So again, happy to be in front of you folks again, and hope to see you at our kickoff meetup coming up on June 25th. Thanks so much. See you soon.